The good, the bad, and the gossip with John, Jay, and Rich.
All things entertainment. Kyle Unfug, fill us in.
Okay, John Jay. We'll start with Lindsay Lohan, who, despite the drama she's been causing on the set of Anger Management, I told you yesterday, the day before, she showed up late, and they were like, come on. She looked disheveled. She was out of it. Well, the very next day, which happened to be yesterday, before they actually began production, she was in the parking lot puking her guts out. Clearly hungover, clearly from not a stomach virus or anything like that. So they're like, despite that drama that she's causing on the set, she may have another job on another sitcom in the works. From what I'm hearing, the creators of Sex and the City have reached out to Lindsay Lohan to appear on the CBS show Two Broke Girls in a guest starring role. No word on how long the guest starring role will last, but there's not a whole lot of time because she's got to go to rehab soon. In the meantime, there's this new tabloid story out about Lindsay Lohan coming from this girl named Aisha Walks. She claims Lindsay Lohan destroyed her life.
How?
Well, it all happened last year. Lindsay Lohan stole her fiancé, allegedly.
Who is her fiance?
Her fiance's name is Liam McMullen, and the girl came out, told Star Magazine that she was absolutely devastated, but Liam came and confessed that he had been getting close with Lindsay Lohan. In fact, his quote to her was that they had formed a deep spiritual relationship and that they spent Christmas together, spent hours in bed together, just talking. It was beautiful. Now, when asked about it, this Liam guy shot down the home-wrecking claims, telling the tabloid they'd already split before he had started hooking up with Lindsay Lohan. Yada, yada, yada. This girl's my ex. She's crazy. But the girl who has told the story to Star Magazine stands by her story and says she was devastated for this to happen. She still loves him, still wants to be with him, but unfortunately, he ruined it, and Lindsay Lohan is to blame. Yipes.
I think she might be crazy, too, because the guy dumped her for Lindsay Lohan, so she might be even crazier than Lindsay.
Could be.
Who, by the way, you say she looks disheveled? I've never seen her shoveled.
Maybe like 5 to 7 years ago, she was shoveled. But ever since then, she has been disheveled for sure. Now, you guys, there's that rumor on the set of Dancing with the Stars. I told you about how the Bachelor, Sean Lowe, has been a complete diva. He's too big for his britches. He thinks the show, quote unquote, needs him. And at a little behind the scenes get together, the people of Extra confronted him and his partner about those reports.
It's ridiculous.
He's so humble and giving and just thankful to be here. And it's just the opposite what they're saying.
So there you go. He's
tell you what,
not a diva.
He's got fantastic arms.
He does.
He works out. That's all they showed him doing on The Bachelor.
Work out.
See what happens when you become a born-again virgin? It doesn't work out. We gotta look at that girl, she's hot. Lift weights, lift weights, lift weights, lift weights.
True. Now, his fellow Dancing with the Stars competitor, Andy Dick, has had his fair share of troubles, a recovering alcoholic. He did some drugs back in the day, recovering from that as well. He was asked about, a troubled star in Hollywood, well, actually in New York now, Amanda Bynes, whose family has been really worried about her lately. They feel like they need to do the intervention thing. She refuses to go back, so her parents have flown out there now trying to reach out to her, saying, we're worried about you. Your lifestyle is dangerous at this point. Andy Dick was asked what he thinks about Amanda Bynes after they showed him a picture of her looking also disheveled.
Whoa. What kind of drugs is she doing? She probably just needs to get help. What really is a shame is that it happens so publicly.
That is kind of a shame. You know what I mean? Like, that is kind of unfair. Everyone has their drama, but to have it be put out there, the tabloids probably magnifies it by like 10, don't you think?
Yeah, especially if you're reading about you and you know it's true, and they just get one detail wrong.
How did they know that? They're so ridiculous.
God, I'm a mess.
I started following her on Twitter the other day, and I went to go look at all her pictures. After that murder my JJ thing. And I look at all her pictures, and she's fine. Like, she looks like I find her attractive in a very weird Courtney Love type of way.
Did you find Courtney Love attractive?
In The People versus Larry Flint, yes.
Okay.
After that, no.
What about current Lindsay Lohan?
I think her mugshot, she looks hot.
She definitely practiced her mugshot. She got it down on the last one. This is still funny at the same time. There is still no photo of the reunited couple, Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth, which of course still has people talking what's going on with their relationship despite their denials that there is anything wrong. Now there's a news story out that her dad is so fed up with how Liam has been treating Miley, he told her he will boycott the wedding if a wedding actually happens.
No.
He says, I'm not going. I can't support this. He doesn't treat you right. That's not fair. Not cool. But of course, they are still claiming that, well, everything's just fine between the two. There is, there's nothing fine going on between John Mayer and Katy Perry. They broke up, and now the stories are starting to emerge as to why. Now, John Mayer has said in the past that he hates when people call him shallow, but... well, there was one source that came forward and said they're friends with John Mayer, and he thought she was getting a little too chubby. They started arguing about it, and he broke up with her because he thought she was getting too fat. How rude, John Mayer. How rude. As if we didn't like him already. Now we
If we didn't dislike him already.
Hate him. Now, you may have seen some tabloid tweets or stories yesterday that Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie are secretly married. She's been sporting a different ring, like she ditched the $500,000 ring that was gorgeous, sparkling, whatever, and just is wearing a gold band. And they're saying, oh, they went through the secret ceremony. But just yesterday, Angelina Jolie denied that she's secretly married to TMZ. So don't believe those reports that they are, because she says they are not, unless she's lying. And then they are. I don't know. On our website right now, johnjaneandrichard.com, type in the keyword GBG. If you've heard about the Kourtney Kardashian paternity scandal, check out the photo of the dude who says he's Mason's baby daddy. And decide for yourself, johnjaneandrichard.com, keyword GBG.